Hi, today I'm looking at Jokerman by Bob Dylan, and typical Dylan song, amazing chord sequence. I think people underestimate how good he is at coming up with chord sequences. I mean, he's known more for his lyrics, but his chord sequences are just brilliant. Anyway, this is a really interesting one. Best way to play this is to put a capo on first fret. What I'm doing here is not particularly looking at what a guitar is playing on the record. I'm just looking at the overall sound, like I often do with these lessons, and just trying to create the sound of the chords that we're hearing, whether they be on piano or guitar or combination, just on one guitar. So there's quite a few chords in this. I'm just going to run through the different sections. So the first one is the verse. Okay, in the verse we've got an A chord to begin with, which is just a simple A that you probably know. Now, by the way, as always, when we're using a capo, I'm going to call that A, just like I'd call this G, even though they're not really, because the capo is pushing everything up. So that's really a B flat chord. But it's confusing if I call it B flat. I'll just call it an A because that's what it looks like. So we're talking about what the chords look like rather than what they actually are in terms of the sound. So we've got an A, which is open, 2, 2, 2, open. There's one bar, so it's 4 beats. And then A major 7. Now to go to A major 7, keep your third finger where it is. Put your first finger on the 3rd string, 1st fret. Second finger moves up to the 4th string, 2nd fret. So we've got open, 2, 1, 2, open. That's also a bar. Then we've got B minor over A. That's this. 2nd fret on the 1st string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and then 4th fret on the middle 2 strings. So I've got my little finger on the 3rd string, 3rd finger on the 4th. And now we put that's a B minor, but we play the A, the open A. Again, I know it's not really an A because of this, but I'm calling it an A as though the capo's not there. So we've got, not using this string, we've got open, 4, 4, 3, 2. So that was A major 7, B minor over A. Now the next one is an interesting one. It's an E6 over A, and the easiest way to play that on the guitar, or the way that works best for this song on the guitar, is to do this. Now the strange thing there is that that's just the same shape I just did for an A major 7 a second ago. That could be confusing to a lot of people, so I could try to explain that maybe on another lesson at some point, but for now just take my word for it that that's an A major 7. This is an E6 over A. Okay, same thing. And then we go back to A again. These are all a bar, 1 bar each. And then A sus4. Simplest way to do A sus4 is either add little finger onto the 3rd fret 2nd string, or to just move the 3rd finger along to that 3rd fret. Whichever you prefer, they're both good. So that was A major 7, B minor over A, E6 over A sus4. And then we start again, A major 7, B minor over A, E6 over A, and then this time you don't do the A sus4, so it's just 2 bars of A. I'll just play that whole verse for you, slowly. So what's really nice about that is this note in the bass that all the way through that is an A. It's an A bass note on all of those chords. And that's what makes this, I think, sound so good. Got all these changing harmonies above it and this A staying underneath. Just play it once more up to speed. Then we've got the pre-chorus. Now the pre-chorus starts with a B minor 7. Best way is probably to do a bar chord here. So bar, 2nd fret across 5 strings. Then 2nd finger on the 2nd string, 3rd fret. 3rd finger on the 4th string, 4th fret. So we've got 2, 4, 2, 3, 2. If you're not very good at bar chords, then you could do that like this, which is 2, open, 2, 3, and then don't play the 1st string. But the bar chord kind of sounds better if you can do it. So that's a bar. Then E, just normal E chord. You probably know that one. All of the strings. 2 bars of A. Then you repeat that, but the second time, instead of 2 bars of A, you do 1 bar of A, 1 bar of D. So I'll just demonstrate the whole pre-chorus up to speed. Then on to the chorus. Start off with a bar of E, bar of D. Then the hardest part, we do 2 beats of A, so that's half the bar. 2 beats, and then 2 beats of E over G sharp. There's lots of different shapes for this chord. The one which I think sounds best for the song is that. So it's a little bit of an awkward chord to get. And there are alternatives. A simple alternative, because this is E over G sharp, which means an E chord with a G sharp bass, so E over G sharp, you could just play an E. It's going to sound fine, but this just sounds a bit more like the song if you can get it. So it's 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, 3rd finger on the 4th fret, remember counting from the capo, 1, 2, 3, 4, of the 3rd string. Your little finger is on the 2nd string, 5th fret, and then the 2nd finger's got to reach across and get the bass note, which is 4th fret on the thickest string. And don't worry if that touches the string underneath. It's good if it does, because it's going to mute it a bit, which we want it to be muted. We don't want to be hearing that note. So, and then my little finger's muting the 1st string, so I can strum the whole lot. If you have trouble with the muting thing, then just do this, which is thumb on that string and then those 3 fingers there. And then 2 beats on an F sharp minor, which kind of ideally needs to be a bar chord. So bar all the way across 2nd fret, and then these 2 fingers here, 4th fret on the 5th and 4th strings. So I've got 2, 4, 4, 2, 2, 2. 2 beats on a D. So far we've got and then C sharp minor, another bar chord. What you've got to do here is, you might remember the B minor 7 we did earlier. Well, it's similar, but you've got to go to 4th fret, bar across 5 strings, and do what looks like an A minor shape here. So that's on the 2nd string, 3rd string, 4th string. So counting from here, I've got nothing on this string. I've got 4, 6, 6, 5, 4. The bar of that, 2 beats of D, 2 beats of E, and then 2 bars of A. And then repeat the verse, repeat the pre-chorus, repeat the chorus. So repeat everything that we've just done up to that point. Then there's a solo. I think it's a guitar solo, can't remember now. I think it's a guitar solo to begin with. Mark Knopfler's playing guitar on this song, so it's a good guitar song. At some point I'll have a look at the lead that he does on this, do a separate lesson on that. Yeah, so guitar solo, I think. And the solo is just the first line of the verse, so the first half of the verse, which had the A sus4 on the end. It's that repeated. I'll just play it. So in terms of the structure, that's all of the chords for the song and all of the parts, all of the sections. There's just a lot of repeating parts for this. So I've written them all out. So I'm going to put this in the description for you as well. And if anyone wants chord charts for these things, these lessons, then they are available. If you let me know, I can sort that out for you. Just send me an email. Okay, so the structure of this song, got verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Then again, verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Then the solo, which was twice around that verse sequence, the first half. Then you repeat the verse, pre-chorus, chorus, solo, same as before. Another verse, pre-chorus, chorus, solo again. Another verse, pre-chorus, chorus. Then an instrumental verse, pre-chorus and chorus. And the chorus on the end fades out. So there's a lot of sections to this song. But yeah, the only parts you need to learn are the verse, pre-chorus and chorus sequence, because the solo's like the verse and the other two sequences are then covered. Yeah, bit complicated in terms of structure, but yeah, great song. If you have any questions about any of that, please put them in the comments, and click like if you like this one. If you'd like to see more in-depth lessons on the rhythms for songs like this and the right hand, then I can look at that. I didn't today on this one because it's not really a guitar song so much. It's just we're just trying to find what the chords are to fit with the song, and then just play it probably our own way, really. But yeah, it's 4/4 beats on each one. But yeah, so click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and please suggest other songs you'd like to see lessons on. Okay, thanks.